Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this beautiful world of ours. This is Hedgen Lee with an evening update for Bitcoin. So I took away some markings. In fact, let me just take this away as well, because I like to start with a clean slate as possible. I'll leave the trend line on for now. So we are now at we hit 12,236. Beautiful. We had an ascending right triangle drawn here, like this. My office is right next to our laundry room, and my ladies are doing their laundries. So you might hear the spinning of my wash machine in the background. So anyways, here is an ascending right triangle that I had drawn. And what I'm going to do is revise it, put it across here. I like it here because it's connecting a lot more peaks of prices, tops of the prices. And it looks better too. And the breakout happened. Boom. 12,000 plus. So then if we do the minimum price calculation on this, how do I do that? I draw a parallel line to the rising line of the triangle. And from where the apex is where the two lines of the triangle intersect. That is called the apex. From the apex, I draw a vertical line until the until the parallel line is hit, until it meets where the parallel line is. The price I see here is 13,810. That is a minimum price travel that this revised ascending right, bullish ascending right triangle will provide. Now bear in mind that the minimum is quite often, almost always, exceeded. And I think this is pretty interesting because I think this is what's going to happen. Let me draw out the waves. One, two. Sorry, let me. I need to lower this. There you go. So I can reach. And you might like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to call this 1. Now, of course, I made a different degree of scale trend. The subwaves of this of wave 1 will show as 5 waves. 2 will hit the trend line. 3 will be 2.618 of 1. I need to reduce this a little more. There you go. So I've reduced it now to a pretty small size. I had to pause and restart to take some pictures to use for the summary that I put in with the evening update. So now I'm going to count from here. I'm going to call this 1, 2. My wave 3 will be 2.618 times 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 618. I'm eyeballing it. My wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be here. Wave 5 will be equal to wave 1. Approximately there. $20,698. So again, my 1 is here, and that 1 is 13,810. My 2 will come down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it comes down to a little less than the 4. But more likely it'll hit the top trend line. Then my 3 is 2.618, the length of 1, approximately. It's not precision oriented here. I'm just eyeballing it, which is good enough for me. I don't take the time to do precision labeling anymore. It takes too much time. Then I kind of eyeball my subwaves of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fourth wave is around here. By 5 is about equal to my wave 1 because I'm going to extend my wave 3. Now what you have here, then in this case, because of the very bullishness of this bullish ascending right triangle, which I have made larger now, price is decisively at, and this time it'll breach the upper white trend line resistance and then reach to 13,810. Then we have a new decisive break where this will not fall back in. It will not come. Maybe it might do a slight piercing. I don't know. Most likely, I think it'll just do a bounce. And then we're going to get a new trend up. So in a bull market, it doesn't always have to stay within the channel. In a bull market, because of the sentiment being very bullish, it'll pop out of this bullish trend and establish a new trend. Maybe a new channel that has a higher degree of angle. So I believe, based on my explanation, the target could be somewhere near $20,000 to $21,000. And I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I wrote an essay on how foolhardy it could be to try and project time simultaneously with price projection. And my thesis was based on the fact that that's because time is not a reflection of sentiment like price, which is a most direct reflection of sentiment, in my opinion. And if that's the case, it's almost like apples to oranges. But if it goes according to this, we may have this before the end of December. All right. I hope this has been helpful to you. First of all, many, many monumental thanks for all your upvotes, your follows, and your resteams, and your views. I really, truly appreciate that. I am also very grateful for the tips that I have been receiving. Mighty grateful for that. And at the same time, my follower number has exceeded 3,000. And I remember, if you have been following me long enough, as if since June has been ages, if you've been following me for a few months, back in August or so, I was saying my objective was to have 1,500 followers by the end of the year. And to have, well, double that before the end of the year is fantastic, I think. So thank you very much. I will continue to do my utmost to provide as much help possible through my blog. So let's see if we see 13,810. And let's keep our eyes on 20,698. And talk to you in the morning. Good night. Have a good day wherever you are in the world.